Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 26 of Powerful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we're going to do the wave. So we're going to start in child's pose actually this morning and then go to one-legged water whooshing. Yeah, it's very nice. We know it in a different way, called a different thing, but then I realized it was one-legged water whooshing. So come rest into your child's pose and we shall begin. Come. So before you sit back actually into your child's pose, just feel your feet on the floor. So my hands are on the floor, my bum is moving back towards my heels, and I'm just rocking my weight from side to side, opening into the front of my feet. Nice. Walk your hands forward, tuck your toes under, bring your toes to stand, and then sit your bum back so you're stretching into the soles of your feet. And again, you're just rocking your weight from side to side. To those of you with bunions, big toe issues, and this will really stretch out into your foot, but go slowly, go easily. Okay? Nice. Lean forward, bring your feet to flat, sit your bum back, and just lengthen and open into your feet. Nice. One last time. Lean forward, tuck your toes under, bring your feet to stand, and bring your weight back towards your heels. And just feel that. Nice. You can, if it feels comfortable, lift your knees off the floor or not. Okay. If you're lifting your knees off the floor, then you're putting more pressure into your hips, into your inner thighs, or just stay where you are, lengthening into your toes. So find your distance. If your bum is way forward here, then don't lift your knees off the floor. And so it's finding that sense of rocking back towards a squat or not as you pause here, as you lengthen here. Nice. Bring your toes to flat, sit your bum down, and rest your head down into child's pose. Just find that in your body in this moment. Where does your breath move? Can you feel your feet, your shins, your knees? Does one leg feel bigger or smaller than the other? Nice. Stretch your arms out forward in front of you. Come up onto your fingertips and just wiggle down again. Reaching. I feel like I'm kind of leaning into the sides of my ribs and walking my fingers forward. And I feel almost like as I walk my fingers forward, my bum is lifted. And then I stretch and drop my bum backwards. And so I find I'm feeling that sense of deep length through the back of my body. Up on my fingertips, bum and hands are kind of creating an opposite direction going on kind of thing. Oh, I love it going on kind of thing. So walk your hands over towards the right. Bend your right elbow if you wish. You can come onto the blade of your baby toe side or stay up on your fingertips. And just lean into the left side of your body as you pause there. So it's elephant in child's pose. Look at that. So I'm dropping the weight of my left bum and I'm bringing the weight back towards the left. And that's really anchoring through the left side of my body, increasing the length. Nice. Come to the other side. Both hands over towards the left. And I'm going to bend my left elbow, bring my hand beside my knee. Either see what you want to do with that right hand, where you want to bring it, what you want to do. I try out a few different options always. I never assume. So for me today, being up on my fingertips gives me length in my armpit that I'm really enjoying. Whereas if I was on my blade, it would be more the outside of my arm that would be lengthening. So just see which way suits you, what engages, connects you to your body in a wholesome way. Nice. Come forward, push back, downward dog. And just create some length into your feet here as well. Bending one knee, bending the other. And as you bend your knees, make it be about your toes as you move. So it's your toes that you're lengthening and moving. Bend both knees. Draw your bum back, really lengthen through your spine. Just pause there for a moment. Breathing deeply, connecting. And slowly lengthen through your legs, keeping that length through the torso. Nice. So drop both knees down. And then bring your right foot out to the side. So your right foot is directly out to the side. And then take your left hand and drop your left shoulder down towards the floor. And so the scaffolding of my right arm, my right elbow, my right arm is really strong on the floor. And then I'm just going to breathe and draw my left hand a little bit more towards the right, anchor into the baby toe side of my foot on the right, and just really sink my weight backwards and downwards towards the floor. Breathing, really connecting into a smooth and steady breath. Nice. Come all the way back up. Other side. Bring your left foot out to the side. Draw your right hand underneath and drop your right shoulder to the floor. Left hand is the scaffolding, elbow is strong, hand is strong. And as I push into the left hand, I'm even like widening and opening my left shoulder backwards. So I'm moving away from my hand rather than falling down towards my hand. I'm moving away. There's this sense of really strong in the left side and then dropping and sinking into the right. My left foot is strong on the floor. Breath is just steady and long. How smooth and smooth can you make your breath? Not big, not small, smooth. Continuous, smooth, steady breathing. Nice. Come all the way back up. Both hands to the floor. Just do shoulder shrug. Squeeze your shoulders back. Push your shoulders forward. Just feel that. Nice. Bring your right foot out to the side and then rise up on your hips. And so you're going to slowly lean down and try and touch the floor with your left hand. And then lean towards your right foot with your right hand. So just slowly travel from one side to the other side and notice what's happening in your neck, in your spine, in your waist, in your hips. Nice. So we're going to do elephant in the same position. So sweep your left hand across, and it's a spiraling elephant. So first off, my hand goes across, and then I turn my chest towards the left and open towards the left. So spiraling elephant. And then dropping my hand down, and then reach my right arm across, and then turn my chest towards the right. So spiraling elephant evolved this week. So left hand across, turn your chest towards the left. And then right arm across, turn your chest towards the right. So what does the opposite arm do to help you spiral in your elephant? For me, it just hangs actually. When I feel it, I'm like, it doesn't really do much. Next time your left hand travels across, pause in your spiraled elephant. So I've swept my hand across the front, and then I've turned my face and my chest towards the left. And then my right hand is resting on my knee, and I'm creating length and openness through the whole left side of my body, is well, from my knee to my fingertips is lengthening. Nice. Sweep your hand down, other side. So both knees to the floor, bring your left foot out to the side, rising up. So start off by just touching the floor with the right hand, and then touch the floor with the left hand. Oh no, down with the left hand. Floor with the right, down with the left. floor, down. Now we're going to elephant. So right arm comes across. So elephant is where my arm rests on my cheek, and then I spiral towards the right with my chest. And then I follow it down, and then left arm across, spiral to the left. Down, elephant, spiral to the right. So the arm that's on your cheek, you're turning in that direction. It's like I move into the elephant, and then I open the elephant in the spiral. Oh, it does something awesome to my belly, this one. I'm like, whoa, so cool. So next time you come to the right arm being up, pause, so elephant, spiral to the right. And then left hand is just resting on your thigh, lengthen, 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 open through the belly. I love how movements evolve. You know, we learn things as we move. We're like, oh, that's interesting. All those elephants from last Friday and Saturday, they really taught me so much when we deepened into them. I was like, oh, there's things that can happen in an elephant that are really interesting. So I love deep diving into things. It's very fascinating. So both knees to the floor, and then bring your right foot wide and then your left foot wide. Walk your hands back, and then just find a place where your feet feel like they're at a comfortable distance, and then just rock your bum from side to side. So I'm just stretching into one leg, stretching into the other, rocking my weight, really connecting in, deepening. I'm listening to my knees, always. Any of these weight bearing, knee bending, elbows to your knees. And just, what angle do your feet have to be at for you to sink down? Listening to your knees, listen to your knees. Can you rock your bum from side to side? Reach your arms long. Again, what angle do your feet have to be at for you to reach long, and reach your bum backwards and extend your arms forward? Nice. Hands come back. Walk your feet in. Elbows to your knees. Just pause there for a moment. Take the load out of your hips, out of your hamstrings. Hands to your knees. Come all the way up. Nice. Hands to your hips and just roll. Big circle with your hips. And so exaggerate the circle. So slow it down. So you're trying to meet every second in the clock of your pelvis. Slow it down. Make it like that you're meeting the end range of possibility. It's like each moment on the clock is felt in sensation, felt in a deep sense of lengthening. And I'm noticing that at the back on the left, I find it hard to feel. It's interesting. I can feel it on the right. And then the left, I'm like slowing it down a little bit more. I can't feel it much. Oh, it's interesting. What are you discovering new? What are you feeling new? Change direction. Traveling that direction, I can feel that place. That's the back of the left hip. When I move in this direction, is more connected than the other way. Really exaggerate even more. Like be at the edge of your range as you travel really slowly. Nice. That was yum. Slowly rolling down. Roll down through your spine, all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together, reaching up, looking up. Slowly rolling down, traveling down. And then slowly rolling up. Reaching your arms wide, reaching up, looking up. Nice. And again, slowly traveling down. Traveling all the way up. Reach your arms wide, palms together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. So this one-legged elephant thing we're going to do. Okay. So, no, one-legged water whooshing. So we'll do two-legged water whooshing to begin. So bring your feet wide and turn your left foot a little bit towards the left. Bring your elbow down towards the floor. And as I bring my elbow down to the floor, I'm going to swing my right hand down and then forward in front of my face. Okay, so this is water whooshing. And then travel back through the center. Turn your toes towards the right. And then swing your left foot down, arm down and to the right. So just travel. There's something about me pulling my fingers along the floor that gives me a sense of the gesture of this. Let's feel that. How do you connect into the gesture? What direction do your toes and knees need to be in for this to be a wholesome movement? Nice. So this is two-legged water whooshing. So turn your left foot a little bit towards the left and turn your right foot a tiny bit towards the left as well. Bend your left knee. So in some ways, we're a little bit like a lunge here, okay? So sweep your right hand down towards the floor and then all the way up. Keep your front knee bent. Turn your chest and lower your arm down. So we're doing this massive circle, a windmill with our arm. Travel down. Using your left hand on your left knee, travel up. Keep your front knee bent. Left knee stays bent, arm travels down. So if you're finding that your arm is struggling a little bit on the back, then bend your elbow as it travels back in this direction. The more bent your elbow is, the more soft it is into your shoulder. So down, touch the floor, rising up. Down, touch the floor, rising up. You can take your left hand and just don't touch your knee. And then you can begin to notice if you want to make another gesture with the left hand. Kind of end up in warrior one when I do that. And my front knee wants to start lengthening actually. I want to stand tall with my legs straight at the front when I come all the way up with my windmill. See what your body does. One more time. And then pause, both arms wide, bend your front knee deeply, and just feel into the left thigh is bending, right leg is straight, arms are wide. Nice. Straighten your leg. Turn towards the right side. Bring your left hand down. Reach your left hand towards the right. And then keep your front knee bent. Sweep your arm back behind you. Notice what your shoulder is telling you here. Down, forward, up, and back. And my right hand is on my knee, which is supporting my spine. So there's weight traveling into the sacroiliac joints, into the lower back as we do this, into the buttocks, into the pelvis. So the more you use your arm as support, the lighter your torso is. So maybe you begin to see. I'm going to include the other arm in what I'm doing. I'm going to have this. I have the front leg naturally. When I include both arms, my front leg wants to just lengthen. So sweep your hand down, windmill. So I'm traveling towards the right. Nice. One more time. Pause with both arms wide. Bend your front knee and draw backwards. So instead of traveling forward towards the right, deeply pull backwards towards the left. Anchor down into the left foot. The back of your head. Feel like the back of you is moving towards the wall behind you. Awesome job. Cool. Come sit on the floor. Maybe just come land on the floor, lie on the floor. Pause. Nice, just rocking your knees from side to side. Have a sense of your belly, of your breath. Arms are wide. And just let all that settle. Slow your breath down. Let it be really smooth. So it's not big, it's not small. One side isn't more than the other. You're trying to have a continuity, like the thread of your breath is continuous. It's like spinning wool, I feel. When I try to really lengthen my breath into one continuous thing, I feel like, yeah, I'm spinning wool. I have this sense of really pulling something out and lengthening it. Feel in your body, what's that like as you rock your knees from side to side? How do you let your breath be long and smooth and steady and continuous? Nice. Soles of your feet together, knees apart. Continue with that steady, smooth breath. Nice. Either rock your knees from side to side or see, what do you want to do? What do you want to, how do you want to end this class in your body? Nice, guys. Oh, it was really sweet. It was really nice. Nice. I feel my legs are really on. They're on. My legs are on. So yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow morning for the second last day of Powerful. Yeah, what keeps you coming back? Why do you come back and do this every day? What happens in you, or how do you? Is it the like? What happens? How do you do this? How do you keep coming back? I'm intrigued. Ye guys who are here with me on day 26 of Powerful, like, how have you stayed with this? Like, I know I'm here, but I'm intrigued about ye. How do you do this? Tell me. Tell me how you do it. I'm trying to work out why people stay. And so, great. Tell me. I'd love to know. So great. I will see you all tomorrow. Another awesome day of Powerful. And then we head into the deep of Nourish. Yum, yum. So I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao. Bye.